Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Red Bank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Kittanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands.
Welcome to high school wrestling here underway at Clarion High School, Central Clarion in Brockway, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We are here with Marlon Lewis for the Wildcats against Derek Pinge of Brockway. And this one I think is actually an exhibition, Brian. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Brian Smale.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what weight class they would be, but exhibition there, okay.
Pinge was 172 and Lewis was 189, so pretty sure this is an exhibition, but yes, this is an exhibition. Okay. So I was pretty sure of that. That's exactly what we're looking at here. So that gives us time as the exhibition match going on out there to kind of set the stage for today as Brockway comes in here off of a nice win on Wednesday of last week. They went down to Red Bank Valley, 146-22. That broke a modest three-game losing streak for the Rovers. And those three losses came at the David Wallace Memorial Duels at Charlottesville, where Brockway did go 3-3. So it's been a solid start to the season. They have a loss to Brookville, who obviously one of the better, although Brookville not where they've always been, but still one of the better programs in District 9. And then they have a win over Johnsonburg, does Brockway. Clarion also coming off of a win. The Wildcats went down to Punxsutawney a week ago today and defeated the Chucks 42-29. That was the fourth straight win, three of those coming at the Red Bank Valley Duels way back on December 21st as Clarion defeated Northwestern, Sharon, and Ridgeway. The Ridgeway one being the tight one, 36-33. They also lost to Highlands there, 36-34. So looking at some of the real key wrestlers on both of these teams. First, for Clarion, the coach's kid,
Mason Gorley.
Mason Gorley, he checks in at 18-2 on the year with 11 pins. He has been pinned once, but he 18-2 with 11 pins. Jacob Henry has 19 wins, the Keystone product as part of this co-op. Grayson Aaron also with 19 wins as well. 19-7 for Aaron, 19-5 for Henry. Logan Powell comes in at 17-4 as well with 10 falls. For Brockway, their best wrestler is Parker Pisarczyk. Parker comes in at 152 pounds, 21-3 on the year with 13 falls.
I'm not intentionally being quiet. I'm watching this exhibition, so I'm kind of getting into the swing of things.
The swing of things.
Yes.
Well, also for the Rovers, Maddox Decker, he comes in at 215 pounds at 20-6 on the year. And so Maddox having a nice year as well, and also they've got Parker. Well, we talked about Parker Pisarczyk. I'm sorry. Also a 15 winner, Colton Ross, but not sure we're going to see Colton tonight. Looking at the bout, yeah, we will. We'll see him at 134 pounds. Colton Ross is 15-7 with 9 pins on the year. So
a lot of deep double-digit wins that you've announced for both teams.
Yeah, it's and. It's interesting when you take a look. Brockway probably the advantage at the middle weights. Clarion maybe a little bit of an edge at the upper weights. And the Wildcats are without Matt Alston at 215. Matt still battling some sort of leg injury, and that's kind of a big loss for him because Matt really came on as a wrestler last year and hasn't been able to get on the mat yet as a senior.
Is that extended from football?
No, actually it happened, believe it or not, in wrestling practice.
Well, just like my nephew Derek didn't play last week because he stubbed his toe during Christmas break and he broke a pinky. So little things happen all the time.
So those will kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at tonight. Understand that we're probably starting at 145, although at 145 right now, Central Clarion does not have a wrestler. So Brockway could very well start with a forfeit victory tonight. But before we get into that, we will step aside and thank a few of our sponsors.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like Original Pan, Original Stuffed Crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Performance, power, and drive. At Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's, we believe you deserve the best. Get an unbeatable selection at the Panda price and a lifetime warranty.
Wag more. Spend less at Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's.
Our world revolves around you.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempest Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Ray's Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempest Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. Okay, so we're back here at Clarion High School as the exhibition match just ended 16-3 there. That was Marlon Lewis over Derek Pinge. Central Clarion and Brockway just getting a couple of guys that weren't going to be part of the lineup tonight involved. Nice to see. And we'll get ready here as they're going to line up and think we'll see. I don't know if we're actually going to get any actual. So we are going to get. They're going to do. So they're going through the pregame stuff. There we go. They finally turned the mic up. You can actually hear what they're saying now. But so Brian, it's a couple of teams that you figure they'll be involved in the Dual Meet Championships coming up at Brookville at the end of the month, but neither of these are what you'd consider to be the favorites to win that. Okay. But it's a good match. I think it's a good even matchup tonight. So I think you're going to hopefully see some decent wrestling out there, and I think that a lot of the weight classes are full, so at least we're not looking at a situation where we've got some where we're going to have people forfeiting. But we're going to step aside as they're going to play the anthem here.
Burning with color ignites something inside. That now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
At Clairview Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we are committed to our community by providing advanced medical care and services at our skilled nursing center, while also providing a setting for seniors who require minimal assistance with their daily routine at our Country Springs Personal Care Home. Our services aim to enhance self-esteem and encourage a fulfilling lifestyle. Clairview Nursing and Rehab Center and Country Springs Personal Care Home share a beautiful campus right outside of Sligo and are less than 10 minutes from the center of Clarion.
Performance, power, and drive. Whether it's on the court or on the road, success is always in motion. And Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's believes you deserve the best win in motion. That's why we offer an unbeatable selection at the Panda price and a lifetime warranty. It's a slam dunk. Good luck to all athletes. We believe in you and are proud to be a part of your journey.
Wag more, spend less at Spitzer Auto World St. Mary's.
Our world revolves around you.
When it's your special day.
Back here live, they're going through the starting lineups. Gage, Park, and Peyton Hinton announced at 107. 114, only Central Clarion with a wrestler. That'll be Drew Compton. At 127, Ray Eisman. She'll be the only wrestler there. At 133, it's Klein and Grayson Aaron. Colt. So, not 100% sure who's going for Central Clarion at 139. Colton Ross will go for Brockway. It's probably going to be Logan Powell. Skylar Logan will be the lone wrestler at 145 for the Rovers. No wrestler for Central Clarion. Pasarchik going at 152 against Ben Nasser. Isn't it Nazer? I thought it was
Nazer.
Thank you.
Nazer, yes. All right, we have two out there for this one, too.
So that was Colton Weir and then Jeremiah Queenan, and then either Pasarchik or Butters at 172 against Gorley. Ashton Beerfield. Gavin Hanhold for Central Clarion. Jacob Henry also could possibly go there. Dylan Abertine will wrestle at 215 for Central Clarion against Maddox Decker. And then the best name in sports, John Winnings.
Yeah. Against the best hair in sports.
Yeah, Hayden Heineman. Bron Gorley coaching Clarion, and for Brockway, it is Troy. And it just completely escaped me. Troy's last name. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, I know you. You're not going to be of any help there, Brian.
Captains are out getting their instructions from the ref, shake hands, it looks like we're ready to go.
And bear with us, folks. Neither Brian or I are what you'd call wrestling experts. We wanted to make sure we got this match on. These kids work hard, and we want to make sure we get everybody on. So Kind of like when I do soccer or tennis, I'm not going to act like I'm a expert on something I'm not an expert on. So.
I'm looking at individual matchups for tonight. You were going over a lot of the numbers. Mason Gorley, obviously being very good. Who's going up against him? He had those two.
Yeah, it's either going to be Cash Butters or Blake Pisarcik. We know what kind of an athlete Pisarcik is
absolutely.
if he's the choice there. But, both of those wrestlers for Brockway have had solid campaigns. Butters 6-9 on the year. Pisarcik is 8-7. So you'd think Central Clarion would have the advantage there.
Yes. Okay, here we are with the first.
I'm not sure what weight class we're at here. We'll.
Yeah, I think they're done with the announcing. Emily told me that they really don't announce before matches.
So, there's a nice takedown by Brockway. That's going to be a 3-point takedown for the Rovers.
Digging, rolling.
This is Colin Buzzer and Colton Ross. So they're going to start at 139. So Buzzer against Ross here, and Buzzer with the early, Ross with the early 6-0 lead now as he gets a second 3-point takedown there. So Colton Ross out to a good start here. Ross 15-7 on the year. Buzzer just 2-7. And another
tie up there. I do think he's trying to roll him over for the pin. He's fighting everything that he can not to be rolled.
Picked up 4 more points there. So quickly out to the 10-0 advantage. Here is Ross. See, he's going to look to
hop up.
I'm going to turn him here. Those are doing a good job of keeping that from happening momentarily.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of deadlocked. He's not wanting to move, and he's not letting them. Okay. Oh,
there's an opportunity. Yes. We had a count started.
Yes.
Let's see.
He's going.
Our official. Yep, there we go. We got the pin there for Ross. So Ross, 26.4 seconds in, left here in the first period, picks up the pin. So Brockway will jump out to a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, he pretty much dominated that match from the handshake.
So now we'll go to 145, where it would have been low. Well, okay, not sure where we're at. 152 now. Okay, so we're going to go at 152. Parker Pisarcik against Ben Nazer, yes. Is that Ben out there? Can't quite tell with the headgear. So Pisarcik, one of the better wrestlers in District 9.
Oh, he's rolling him.
It's actually not Ben, it's Hunter out there for Central Clarion. Caleb Hunter. So we're at 152 here. Taken 3-0 by, the lead's been taken 3-0 by Pisarcik.
Oh.
Gets 3 more, yes. I think at least 3 more up there. Gonna give him a total of 4, so he's up 7-0 here.
Yeah, I think he got the spin around, which and that's
the pin. There, and there's the pin.
Same type of wrestling match as the one before. Just keep him on the ground, roll the shoulders, and just wear him down until he can pin it to the mat.
So quickly, Brockway out with a couple of pins to start things here. Should bring us to 160, where Colin Weir goes out. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Weir against, Queenan maybe? 160 pounds.
Both the wrestlers testing each other, trying to lock up, and
It
he
is.
shoots. Yes.
It is Queenan. And Weir shoots, and he's going to get the takedown there, and
Yes.
that's going to be another, I do believe, 3-point takedown. It was. So far, I talked about how I thought the middle weights were going to be a
Right.
strength or Brockway, and so far you're seeing that right now.
He's tying up his arm, trying to get the roll and possibly the pin combination that we've seen in the last two matches. They definitely have a strategy going in, and it looks like he has the roll, and it's coming. You're absolutely right, though. They do dominate this middleweight.
Queenan was able to get out of bounds to keep from getting pinned, but it's going to be more points there. We'll see. They give him 2 or 3 on that. They gave him three more. So Colin Weir with the 6-0 lead here at 160 pounds.
He goes to the sitting position, and he gets rolled quickly. Brockway's keeping his weight definitely on the square of his back there. And he has the roll.
Almost. Queenan did a nice job of avoiding that. I thought it was with you, Brian, where he was going to get him there. Now Queenan trying to break the hole, but not able to do so.
Well, Queenan didn't let him underneath his shoulder like he is right there. Now he's going to try to roll him. He blocked it nicely last time, but here we go.
Not that time.
Yep.
Queenan's in deep trouble here as Weir's
He's arching.
getting it.
Yes.
And there it is. Yeah, so 3 straight pins to start this one for Brockway. It's got them up 18-0. Now we should go to 172. It's either going to be Pisarcik or Butters against Gorley in the first one, where you feel like Central Clarion is the favorite. Special shout out to Carter Hyman, who's sitting behind the scores table, texting us up the matchups here. It's one of those sports where it's hard to get it to now. Gorley and Butters will go, so they've decided to go with Cash Butters. Gorley quickly looking to get Butters on his back, and Butters does a nice job originally, but then taking it down there was Gorley for a 3-point takedown.
Clarion's first points on the night. Mason has very busy hands. He's just traveling all over. He's not letting him get up for anything. He has his arm hooked. He's trying to roll him. Butters broke free of that.
Picked up 3 more though. There did Gorley, I believe. Well, they haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet, so maybe not. Thought they gave him 3. Wait, the scoreboard's still showing 3-0.
Okay, now he has the leverage. Oh.
Almost had him over.
Spin. There you go. He has his left arm locked, so he really can't, Butters cannot move that at all, and he's trying to roll.
And Gorley turns him, and there it is.
There it is, yes.
There's the pin for Gorley at 18.6 left here in period number 1. So quickly out of the gate, we've got 4 falls, 3 by Brockway and 1 by Clarion, Central Clarion.
So what all schools are involved in this Wildcat?
There's Keystone and CL, and I think maybe Union AC or Union and AC this year, but I think that might be changing.
Okay.
So at 184, I think we've got Beerfield against either Hanold or Henry. It's Henry against Pisarcik. So Jacob Henry against Blake Pisarcik here. So Blake Pisarcik bumped up to 184.
I didn't recognize him without a baseball hat on. Let's see. Well, the weight doesn't really seem to bother Blake. He's tying him up well and everything like that. They're out of bounds again.
So just kind of feeling each other out right now. No.
He has his weight resting on the back of his shoulders. He's going to try to hook his arm. Oh. Might have an escape here.
Oh, now Henry with the turns him.
Yes.
I got him out of bounds, though, and I don't know if we're going to get any points here.
No,
I don't think so. No, I just was a little too close to the edge of the mat there when he turned him and turned him out of bounds. Now shooting there was Pisarcik.
Both wrestlers break. They're feeling each other out a lot. This might be the first match that goes into the next.
Into the second period.
Yes.
I think we're headed that way unless something drastic happens here in the final 17 seconds. These two wrestlers very well matched here at 189.
Both of them are having very good centers of gravity. No one's getting any type of advantage at all.
And that'll end the first period. And it's going to be a scoreless period, so we're going to flip to see who has the choice here. And we're going to start with Pisarcik down. So Henry. Jacob had a nice year for the Keystone football team. So Henry trying to lift Pisarcik up here, and now he's able to throw him, but Pisarcik's able to roll out and take the 1-0 lead.
Yes.
And so now Henry again trying to get Pisarcik on his back, and he gets the 3-point takedown.
This is a very good athletic matchup here. He's grabbing his foot. Oh, he wasn't able to. Trying to hook that arm, and he wants to grab that foot to possibly. Oh, Pisarcik is fighting out of it.
No, Henry's.
Yes.
Oh, Henry got him there, and is he going to get a pin here? Pisarcik trying to fight it off.
Oh,
and he did, at least momentarily, and there it is. There it is for Henry. So Henry at 55.1 seconds to go in the second period.
Excellent matchup.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm. And continuing the streak of matches that are ending in a pinfall.
18-12 now, the overall. And so now Maddox Decker at 2:15 for Brockway, waiting on who Central Clarion will send out here. Will be Hanold coming out for the Wildcats.
Tries to shoot him right away.
Gavin Hanold, 3-6 on the year against a really good wrestler, Maddox Decker, and Decker quickly ahead.
Yes.
With the 3-point takedown.
Give Handhold credit for trying to shoot there, but it looks
and now
like
Decker, there it is, another pin, and that's probably the quickest one we've had.
Yeah, there's a minute 34 left in that period. You were right. One of the better wrestlers at his class, out of his weight class there.
Yeah, I mean, Decker came in at Hanold was just 3-6 on the year, and Decker, on the other hand, came in at 20-6, 21-6 with now his 12th pin. And so now Hyman against Winnings. Winnings 12-8 on the year. Hayden Hyman for Central Clarion, 14-3. This is our Red Bank Chevrolet bout of the night. For a great used or new car, go to Red Bank Chevy. RedBankChevrolet.com.
This is a much more deliberate. They are trying to get.
These are the big boys going at it here, and
yes, it is.
Right now they're just locked in a good old-fashioned heavyweight battle.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the size and strength of these guys, you can just see from here, if you ever need your back cracked, they can do it in a second. Okay.
Sorry for the darker video tonight, but they turn the lights off and just leave a light underneath the wrestling match. And so you get back a little further like we are, and you get a darker mat going on. So these two, Winnings and Hyman, again, Winnings has got a... If Winnings doesn't have the best name in District 9, there's a couple of basketball players up in Northern Potter with the last name Hoops.
You're kind of destined. That's what you're going to do.
So now Winnings, a little bit of an issue with his headgear, and now actually some headgear issues with Hyman, too.
Yeah, hair.
Yeah, well, all that hair that Hayden has.
Yes. I'm jealous.
Well, they're battling it out here.
Yeah, we're 33 seconds left in the period, and neither one has hit the mat yet. Oh, and they go out of bounds on that shoot. The ring's a very big area that gets short very quickly.
Starting at the neutral position here with 20.8 to go in the period. Hayden's hair's flowing all over the place now.
Oh, yeah.
Winnings tries to escape, and then Hyman an opportunity, and now Winnings with an opportunity, and Winnings is going to get three there on a three-point takedown of Hyman.
Yes.
Right before the period comes to an end, Winnings is able to turn Hyman and take the 3-0 advantage.
Give Hyman credit there. He saw an opportunity and he did his shoot, but also give
Winnings credit.
Yes.
Winnings was able to fight it off and then turn them and get the 3 points.
Hyman starting in the down position, getting to his feet very quickly. See if he can get the escape for some points here. Oh,
Winnings not letting go, though.
He's not. Winnings is trying for the takedown, and
Hyman fights him off. Yes. And trying to keep him in bounce is Winnings.
Yes. He's just a little.
Hyman wants desperately to get that second foot out of bounds.
Oh, and he's trying to hook that arm, the opposite arm there. That's what's preventing Hayden from rolling in, getting completely out.
This is one of those matches that, you feel like you'll see at districts again, and, who's going to have the advantage? Who's going to have the opportunity of going to regionals? Is now a chance here for Winnings.
I don't know how he's keeping that foot in bounds.
Just at the edge of the ring. And now get him out of bounds. But there's going to be, I do believe, 3 more points go up for Winnings, and he now has a commanding 6-0 lead here.
36 seconds left in the second period.
So Hyman, 14-3 on the year, has been pinned 3 times, but has 11 pins of his own, but he's in trouble in this one right now. Fighting to get it out, and he does get him out of bounds again, but there's some calls for a stall. I don't think there's some Brockway people real happy with that.
And I don't think they're necessarily wrong. Just trying to survive this period here. 22 seconds left. Hayden trying to get to his feet, and Winnings is not letting him do it. Keeping that weight just centered on his spinal cord.
And that's going to bring an end to the period with Winnings up 6-0 here. So we'll go to the third period, and question, can Winnings hold on? Can Heineman get a shoot and have an opportunity at a comeback here? But right now you have to feel good if you're Brockway and John Winnings.
The best bet at this point is probably a pin for Hayden, and Winnings just needs to keep on doing what he's doing.
And Winnings quickly gets on top of.
Back hook. Oh, he's going to roll him here. Oh, no, Hayden's strong. Crowd getting into it. He's got the leg hook up, and Hayden's able to move out of that.
But Winnings continues to dominate this heavyweight matchup. Now he's got him turned.
Yes. Hayden rolled out of that. Wait, or did he?
No, he didn't, and there's
not.
Winnings with a big pin. Oh, that's a nice win for Jonathan Winnings there. Pin at 117 of the third period.
Excellent matchup.
It was some nice wrestling by John Winnings. Just his 4th fall of the year, too.
Okay, now we're going back down to
107.
yes.
And it's going to be Peyton Hinton. She'll go up against Gage Park here. Park 12-8. Hinton 5-7 on the year. Of course, come districts now with the girls wrestling, Hinton will be able to go on the move over to the girls side.
Yeah, we're getting close to a pin situation here. She's fighting as hard as she can. A lot of strength in that neck. She's bucking them good. That's bucking with a B.
And there's the pin. So Gage Park at 118, and Brockway has pinned its way into victory here tonight. We go to 133 where we have Klein against Grayson Aaron, but Brockway very dominant tonight.
And no wrestler, so he has that win. I think we're doing the same thing again here.
Brockway didn't need to send anybody out to the mat for neither of those, so they didn't. And
it's going to happen a third time.
yeah, there are some of the forfeits at the lower weights. And so actually those forfeits have allowed Central Clarion back into this one. Forgot about the 114 through 127, those 3 forfeits. So it's going to come down here to...
And here we go.
133, I think we're at now. Kind of lost track as we were going through all those forfeits. But I'm pretty sure we're at 133 where it should be Klein against Aaron now. Yep, Klein against Aaron.
Ooh.
Grayson
Aaron
Aaron
gets
quickly
3.
with the 3 points.
Out of bounds.
So we will have, I think, 139. So we did start at 145, then it was,
Aaron's driving.
they moved Ross, I think, up to 145 there, but not 100% sure. We'll find out. It's a little different than most sports we do, Brian. It's a little bit more guesswork.
It would be nice to have numbers on the back.
Rich Rhodes has been calling for that for years, but, and
he's
I've talked
a
to
smart
Randy
man.
Cathcart about it, and Randy kind of likes the idea too. And, so it's not just the non-wrestling guys that like the idea. Becomes a little bit more spectator friendly.
It does. It does.
That's all. The wrestling community is a really tight-knit community, and they know each other very well, and they know the wrestlers. But you get some novices like you and me out there, and we don't know them as well, and there would be some benefit to growing the sport, I think, like with people like you and me, if we had a better idea of who was on the mat sometimes.
Right. Especially then when you can just look at the rosters, know what weight class right away and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Aaron
Grayson's
riding
been
here.
tied up. Got 26 seconds left here in the first. He's trying to drive him over. And it looks like, ooh. Installing doesn't seem to be a bad strategy when it comes to it.
Got him turned there. Fighting off is Klein, but he's in trouble right now.
Yes, he is. There it goes.
There it is. There's the pin at 2.1 seconds to go.
And that ties up the match at 36-36. 2.1 seconds left to go in the first there on the pin.
And so now it's, I think, Logan Powell.
And they're scratching them.
Yeah, they're scratching. So going to give Central Clarion the comeback here and the victory for the Wildcats, thanks to the
last second scratches.
Yeah, thanks to the forfeits and the scratches. So Central Clarion's going to actually win this one 42-36 thanks to the forfeits. And I mean, Brockway really won it on the mat, Brian. I thought they were the better team wrestling wise, but Central Clarion's going to get the overall victory thanks to those forfeits and the pin there from Grayson Aaron at 133 pounds. And that'll do it. From here at Central Clarion. We'll do a post-game interview here after these messages. We'll be right back on the YDL Sports Network.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Roofing done right. That's what you get when you use Home and Specialty Roofing in Oil City. For new or replacement roofing, Home and Specialty Roofing has been doing roofs for nearly 40 years. They serve all architectural styles of roofs for both residential and commercial buildings. Home and Specialty Roofing is fully insured. Call for a free estimate today at 814-676-8024. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. 22 years of the best wrestling camp you've never heard of. That's the Bruno Afrito Wrestling Camp, which will be held June 16th through the 20th, 2025 in Port Allegany, PA, and will feature a star-studded lineup of clinicians. And don't forget about the blowout picnic to close out the festivities. It's legendary. Find out more at teambruno.org and like them on Facebook. We'll see you in June in Port Allegany, PA.
We're here with our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg wrestler of the match, Grayson Aaron. And Grayson, it was kind of one of those weird matches from a team perspective. You guys didn't get to, those 3 forfeits really helped you guys. But then you're tied and you're out there. And so you've got to win for you guys to really win. Talk about what's going through your mind, what your strategy is right there.
Well, it's like, I don't know. You kind of don't think about it as like a team perspective all the time, I guess, but when you need 6 points, you just go out there and try to get the pin.
You seem like you wanted to be aggressive from the beginning there. Talk a little bit about what your strategy was.
Not usually a strategy, but it's usually just go out there and try to rip their head off, I guess.
That was your 20th win of the season. Is that a goal of yours going in?
The goal's 30 for the season.
Okay, goal's 30 for the season, so we're 2/3 of the way there, 2/3 of the way through the season. That's obviously the postseason's coming up. What do you feel you have to do to get to where you want to be?
Just keep pushing. There's a lot of big matches coming up, I guess, and winnable matches, but I'll have to keep up the pace, I guess.
That one was a little quicker than most of your matches this year. You're more of a technical fall guy than a guy that gets a lot of pins, so kind of happy to get the pin tonight?
Well, I was pacing over there, and our coach kind of walked up to me and said, no techs, we need a pin. And that usually happened at Punksy last week, too. So it kind of breaks my mood a little bit because I want the tech. I like chasing points, but a pin's a pin.
How do you feel you guys are wrestling right now as a team and then you individually as well?
As a team, there's things we can work on, like fighting off our back. We get pinned a lot, but the fight's there. We just need to get better. And then our hand fighting, too, and movement, I guess. We have a lot of new guys, which that'll come with time, but most of them don't have that much time, so we'll have to see what happens next year.
And then for you, how do you feel you've been wrestling?
Most of my matches are within my losses, I guess, are within a takedown, except for a couple. So they're all pretty winnable, but I just kind of focused on the postseason and where I want to be for that. I'm thinking maybe 129, but we'll see what happens.
Well, congratulations on getting the victory tonight, both individually and as a team, Grayson. And you will get a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg.
All right, thank you.
That'll do it for us here from Clarion, where Central Clarion defeats Brockway 42-36, thanks in part to 3 forfeit wins at 114, 121, and 129. For Brian Smale, this is Chris Rossetti saying